Hello, world, and welcome to another episode of Critical Hit, a foul mouth podcast where we talk about everything. I am your host, Red King, and with me always is Crimson and Chrono Warden.
Welcome back after the break.
Yes.
Tonight, we are back at it again with Superdunk. This time we laugh. It's the Joker.
We've been kind of on a dunking streak.
Yeah, we just don't know. It's almost not special, except for when we actually have a straight up vote that we just stick on one fucking thing.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
I'm thinking dunking.
We are Critical Hit.
Let's get rid of this intel.
Superdunk Joker starts now! Okay, before we begin, I forgot the name of this segment that we're going to try.
I'll intro it.
Go for it.
Welcome to Chrono's wacky world of science, in a world where particles can move maybe faster than the speed of light, at a minimum. Or does that black hole shit you out somewhere else in the universe? In a white hole.
I hope I don't end up out somebody's white hole. Anyway.
Like, what even is that? Bruh.
Today we are discussing a scientific article, much like Tech Talk, covering the other side of things. In particular, this one is about the idea that we don't often engage our olfactory sense, our sense of smell, and it is the one most directly linked to memory. So the University of California, Irvine, conducted a study on people 65 to 80, men and women, where they had them exposed to good fragrances like lemon, lavender, things like that. Not like, shit.
I would hope not.
But the study basically proved that these were all people that were mentally sound. They were a control group, right? So they had most, if not all, of their faculties still. The people who were exposed to the sense, whether they had like a diffuser or something like that, actually retained better cognitive function than those that didn't.
So our smellers are making our brains better.
Yeah.
So do we just smell more? And then it's theoretically.
So the idea is that this is in addition to doing things that engage your brain. So like if you have a pleasant smelling candle going while you're doing a crossword.
Oh,
it's a combination, right? It makes it easier for you to do things.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But literally, this is the only sense that connects directly to the brain. It's not regulated through the hypothalamus.
Okay, so if I had like the scent of a delicious pie.
Yeah.
You want to know, because like sometimes I'll try to like get work done, like writing for the podcast or like trying to like even getting stuff ready for Pathfinder sessions. And then one of my kids will run over and like get in my face and they have snack breath.
Yep. And it just throws you off.
Yeah, it just fucks your whole game up.
They got snack.
You gotta get a little smell jar with a pleasant scent in it.
Get some lemongrass and just be like.
So is that where like aromatherapy and shit like that comes from?
That's a basis for it, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I never really thought about it like that. But I'm going to try that. I want to try that because I do have like, I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
Probably.
There's too much hub in there.
Yeah.
Like the scent of KY jelly all of a sudden unlocks in a massive amount of just like cognitive ability. You become nearly psychic.
He's gonna become Brainiac.
Like, yo, I like that episode of Jimmy Neutron where Sheen becomes like.
Holy shit.
I'm like, damn it.
Like, why did it have to be this? I know why.
Speaking of tweakers, Sheen from Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Sheen definitely grew up to be like a tweaker.
100%.
It wasn't Purple Flurp anymore. It was
He's in the
like-
same fucking trailer park with the Canker sisters from Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Oh, dude.
And Eddie's brother.
This is canon. This is gonna be one of those weird crossovers that they be doing, but it's like,
Yeesh.
yo. But no, that's pretty incredible. I gotta admit, I never really like. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna test this theory. I'm gonna do it in my own time. I'm gonna come back and be like, if I'm suddenly smarter and I know more than I did last time, and I can like recite it verbatim, I have a kick-ass candle.
Busting out with that Bath and Body Works.
yeah. like where you shop to keep candles.
Yankee.
Yankee.
That midnight breeze, baby.
No, I miss Yankee Candle in the mall. Didn't they close it, or am I just?
I don't think it's there anymore.
I
think you're right.
think you're right. I think it's gone. I mean, maybe it'll be back in the final plan.
Possibly. That is amazing. I kind of get it. Like most of my scents in my house are just kind of like fucking weird because children.
Yeah.
Dad, smell this. And it's just like a soggy leaf.
Yeah. I've had that happen like a lot of times.
Or they licked a rock and then shove it in your face.
Like, check this out.
And like always snack breath.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know how to describe it. Like I don't see them eating.
That's just the key, right?
But they always bust out smelling like snacks. And it's always like a gamut. Like it doesn't smell like one thing. It's like sometimes
So
like
they have munchy breath.
yeah, it's like bang out with like chips and like fucking gummies. And,
So could a really bad smell have like the opposite effect?
It would still trigger a memory most likely, but it wouldn't be a good correlation.
Okay, because I was thinking like maybe you could like smell something so bad it just makes you forget things like I forgot math.
Well, you have to remember that
I've smelt things bad enough to fuck up my memory.
in general, we tend to remember negative things more than positive things. So a negative scent will stick with you even more. But you won't necessarily remember what was around the negative smell. You'll remember the negative smell.
Okay.
Because like sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young.
I hate you.
Sometimes I'm never able to identify where it's coming from.
I hate you, dude.
Make a candle out of it.
I fucking hate you.
Never found it. Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
You're stupid.
Take that, you motherfucker. See, I don't want to smell that.
It's now a part of your core memory.
Your anger is like, why?
Mm-hmm.
I've smelled smells that made me angry enough that like this is gonna be me for the rest of my life.
Oh, now I'm thinking about it. The smell of like sour cream and onion chips be pissing me off nowadays.
Hold on, why?
Snack breath.
Snack breath.
That's ironic because I had sour cream and onion chips earlier today.
Yeesh.
Those things are fucking good. No, I guess that kind of surprises me though. Like, when you think about like something that can be tied so closely to the brain, and you would think it'd be something that we like engage in all the time. And I know, yeah, like obviously your nose is like going, like obviously it's never not going. You're breathing through it, but it's like in the same token, I'm like looking at shit all the time.
Right.
Like so I would think that like that would make it like.
Well, so here's the thing, right? You actually don't see a whole lot. Your brain is creating most of the picture. Your eyes actually see very little. And then you have to remember that the image gets flipped at the back of your eye and your optic nerve, and that's what gets transmitted to your brain. And here's another one for you. If you cover up your dominant eye, so if you're right-handed, you're most likely right eye dominant. If you cover it up and look out your left, you'll see a different thing. Like it'll be a different perspective.
Mm-hmm. I'm left-eyed, weirdly enough.
Oh, that's wild.
I figured that out when I was like,
That's why.
I picked up archery for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I realized that my right eye is not my dominant eye, which is fucking stupid because like when you when you draw and I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
So I have my bow set up that I'm drawing with my right hand. I'm looking through the sights with my right eye.
Yeah.
And it's all fucked up. I can't really shoot.
Your best bet would be to close your left eye.
My best bet would just be
Use
to
a
get
gun.
yeah, like an automatic where I don't really have
You get a fucking repeater crossbow.
Yeah, with
one of these will hit.
with a laser. Like I'm not gonna fuck around and aim at you. I could maybe sniff your stupid ass out. I'm functionally blind, and that'd probably be better than trying to see you. I'm just gonna start focusing on smelling things.
Yeah.
Well, the next stage of the study is they're actually going to use it on people who have Alzheimer's and dementia to see if it helps with those particular problems.
Ooh. Imagine if that would be crazy.
That is like saddeningly hopeful.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that would be the most amazing thing ever. Like, because that's a tough one, man. That fucks your whole like family situation up and like your life and everything. Like, if they could do that, like on a real sense, man, that'd be fucking beautiful.
Yeah. You want to know what this? I like science better than tech because tech always leaves me feeling like
cold and sad.
Yeah, cold and sad, and like there's hands with places they shouldn't be. Like, yeah, right. Like there's gonna be a robot hand that's gonna come out of my fucking microphone and like grab my face, or like all of a sudden your eyes are gonna have hands. It always tends to be hands, but this is a lot better.
Just wait until you get the robot proctologist.
Oh boy, I hope no, because there's a certain amount of human delicacy that goes into something. He hits you with like the torpedo fingers. Like, Doc, why are you doing torpedo fingers?
Oh, I can't. That's so bad.
I'll eventually cover trapped consciousness theory on this segment because it's an interesting topic.
And since we're talking about scent and memory, your robot proctologist doing torpedo fingers and just going for you. The scent associated with that
is fear.
KY jelly. That's a good way to end that.
The crimson brand of robot proctologist.
Oh my God.
Will leave you a little red.
I can't believe what I've just experienced.
Haven't experienced it yet. A lot of steps that go into that. There's just one. It's just torpedo finger.
Yeah. That's it. No other steps.
The next steps is recovery.
Oh my gosh.
The Joker. Created by Bill Finger.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, no, you're fucking with me.
Not at all.
He created it, man. Bill Torpedo.
Bill Torpedo Finger. Created by Bill Finger, Bob Kane, and Jerry Robinson. Robinson. Because I'm talking through my nose for some reason.
You're trying to engage your memory cortex.
I'm trying to disable my memory cortex. Created or debuted in Detective Comics number 27 in May of 1939.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
A serial killer, a clown-faced person.
Is that like the politically correct version of clown now?
Person possessing clown face.
Oh, that puts so many wrong connotations on some other ones, though.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
Never mind. He's a clown.
I can't, dude.
So like, we've got a lot of fucking things to cover with him, but like the first thing I'm gonna fucking say is a clown.
Yeah.
Fuck him for that.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yep. By default. Well, here's my thing. I'm gonna dig into this guy a little bit right now because, like, on a personal level, I fucking hate clowns. So this is
Not
like
hard. He's not super. He's got normal fucking skin. You can bruise him with a spoon.
Yeah. Well, it was acid that fucked his face up and his hair. So
And his lips.
yeah. So here's what I'm saying. Hear me out. The man's got no superpowers. He's just a psychopath. The only reason why he is allowed to do what he does is because Batman sucks.
Yeah.
He doesn't
right.
kill him. And like, he's not even really particularly smart. Like,
He's not smart at all.
like, I
He's
feel like,
oftentimes chaotic and just random.
yeah,
Chaos is his whole thing. That's it, right? So the Joker falls into my least favorite of the two villain categories because there's generally monstrous villains and then humane villains. And I don't mean humane in the sense that, like, you know, they wouldn't like shoot a child, but they
He
have
shot a child.
Well, yes, he has.
he
He paralyzes Barbara Gordon, yes, and kills
Yeah.
Jason Todd.
And
Yeah.
has killed a bunch of babies.
Yeah,
yeah, which
He left like a mountain of babies for Batman to just find, and then blew up the place where the babies were. I'm like,
right.
yeah. And then Batman's just like, yeah, sure, buddy, you can keep going.
We're sending you back to Arkham for treatment.
if I kill one person, then there's still just as many killers in the world. I'll choke you, Batman.
So, see, here's my thing, right? If he kills the Joker and then, I don't know, the Penguin, he's taken out 2 killers in the world.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
now 1 left.
Yeah, you're at a net positive. Congratulations.
all it takes is just doing a little better.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Kill 2 people.
But that's the thing. He's always just like, oh man, I put a fucking bomb on a train. Or like a fucking, this building has got a bomb. It's always bombs. It's a lot of bombs.
It really is. It's bombs and chemical weapons.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, are you okay? Are you like a war vet? Is
Yeah.
that the problem here?
It's like,
Like,
yeah.
did the Germans fuck you up, man?
Yeah. And like,
Yeah, in the 30s, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
and he don't even have good minions. You know what I'm saying? You know how like they usually have like a signature kind of minion. All his guys are either fucked up on Joker gas or they just have fucking clown masks.
So
They're
he's-
just goons and clown masks.
He just hires tweakers.
Yeah, that's it. And they all suck, and they're always wiped out within the first, like, even if you look at the movie, Dark Knight, whatever,
Yeah.
he, like, the Joker guys are fucking wiped out quick as fuck. The start of the movie, they're
And
just,
he shoots a bunch of his guys.
yeah. And,
So he should, after the first job, he should never have had minions again. They'd be like, nah, you shot your last group, so
yeah,
fuck
I'm
you,
not
Joker.
working with you.
I'm gonna go work with Mr. Freeze. He has benefits.
So his original Golden Age version, right? He was a jewel thief.
The Red Hood.
Yes. Well, this was prior to the Red Hood kind of storyline. He was just modeled after a Joker playing card that theoretically he had painted his own face like that.
Mhm.
And he was a serial killer and a jewel thief. He wasn't necessarily like crazy per se.
Yeah, I do remember earlier depictions of the Joker wasn't like that out of his mind all the
It
time.
was a lot more Heath Ledger.
Yeah, which
Not even that. He was just a guy.
because I remember he was also very what's the word?
He was kind of like because the Riddler was condescending and kind of like always he even if it wasn't true, he viewed himself to be the smartest guy in the room.
Mhm.
There's another fucking guy right there.
The Joker, on the other hand, in his original concept, he was sly and he had his own tricks and he had his own things and he wasn't really crazy.
Mhm.
The subsequent versions and the modern contemporary Joker, on the other hand, is just balls out the fucking worst.
And like, I guess as like a base villain, like cool, like I guess would have been an alright idea. And like if Batman wasn't like Batman, like the Joker would actually be a pretty good villain.
Yeah.
You know, but like when you put the Joker up against Batman and subsequently all other Justice League members at some point, like there's nothing about him that would make him at all decent.
Well, so here's my thing, right? Wonder Woman is a Greek goddess. She has seen war after war after war after war, and she should just murk him.
Yeah.
She has far fewer compunctions about killing people than any of the rest of the Justice League, except maybe the Martian Manhunter. Because I feel like he would just be like, yeah,
he would end him. Let's just try to, off the top of our heads, figure out who would have killed him.
Okay.
The Flash.
Yeah.
Obviously, Superman would have killed him.
Superman has killed him. In almost every media where the Joker dies,
It's because of Supes.
yeah,
Yeah.
he just fucking fries him.
Shit.
It's usually after he's done something to Lois Lane, though.
Yes.
Blue Beetle would have killed him.
Cyborg.
Actually, it'd honestly be easier to list the people who wouldn't. which is
Batman.
just fucking Batman.
Yeah. Because, like, realistically, I think every one of the other superheroes. That's but I think every other one of the others, like superheroes, that's a lot of others. I just said,
Those other superhero others over other there.
would have at some point been like, it's just not worth it.
Right.
Like this motherfucker comes back, kills a bunch of babies, blows people up constantly, fucking like chemical warfare, like makes these people go insane.
He's a fucking big fan of like gassing people.
Yeah. And like it's like a bad way to go out.
Like, yeah, it's one of the, because right, we have rules for actual real world warfare
Yes.
that bans chemical weapons.
Yes.
Because they are like in war where you're saying the objective is to
Kill that guy.
to kill people until they give in to our demands. That's war.
Yeah.
And we're like, don't gas people. And motherfucking Joker is out there gassing people, not just one time, like every time.
Yeah.
It's bombs or gas or bombs filled with gas.
And
Yeah.
like,
Or shooting people, because he shoots people all the fucking time.
Yeah.
listen, sidebar, I do want to say this. That is a bit weird now that I think about it, that there's like rules that say, hey, don't do that shit. What's to stop somebody from just saying fuck it?
Well, the idea is that if like, you make those, you're going to piss off the international community, and it's supposed to be every single country that follows the Geneva Conventions would slam your ass with military action.
Fair enough.
Also, the other thing is like the idea is that you can enter into a war with another country, end the war, and not like horrifically like mess up a population.
Yeah.
Or, like there's rules against blinding people, deafening people, poisoning people, disfiguring people. Yeah. I mean, just because you go into war doesn't mean you got to fuck things up really, really bad.
By the same token, technically, just as an example, the Red Cross actually has, they're not supposed to be messed with because they just do humanitarian work.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So they can help both sides, injured people. You just don't fuck with them.
I mean, good
Like-
on them.
Like the whole salting the earth thing where
Yeah.
you can't ruin, like you can't just like go in there and purposefully destroy like crops and things that people eat, and you can't just fucking rip farmlands to shreds and stuff like that. Is
Huh.
as a little sidebar, war is It has rules.
Which, I mean, you know, good thing. And then here's the Joker just constantly
Just shitting all over it.
So, and that's the thing, is that any other hero would have been like, yeah, I mean, he's a completely average person. Like, he's not he's not fast, he's not strong, he's not anything.
And he's goofy as fuck.
Yeah.
So, like, if he broke into a straight sprint, he'd be as fast as just a normal guy who doesn't work out, right? Because he doesn't.
He's pretty fucking twiggy. Yeah.
Yeah. But even then, he's slower than a regular guy because he runs like a moron. He's like,
He runs like Zoidberg.
You do got the Zoidberg run. And then it's like, oh man, fucking I caught him. He turns around, pulls the blicky on you, and it's just one of those stupid things with the flag that says bang. It's like,
yes.
what the fuck? Until it's not.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes he just shoots people.
yeah, he'll turn on you and you don't dodge because you think he's acting stupid. And then all of a sudden you catch one of the chest.
Or the spine.
Yeah,
Like,
because that guy's a cunt for that.
Yeah.
That's right. I did it. I took it.
I took it. Took the strong.
Wait,
C.
was this the first time in
I
this?
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I think
Yes!
that was.
Achievement unlocked. C word.
Sea cherry popped.
Oy. I hope I don't.
but
Hope I
like,
don't pop the other C, which is canceled.
Come back as critical hit with a C.
yeah. Like fuck you all.
Or we put the K in the middle.
But like, even like, you look at the start of the Dark Knight when he's doing like his little interrogation of the Joker, man, he pieces him up. No, like, there's no problem whatsoever. And the Joker does some goofy shit, but he just gets beat the fuck up.
Yeah, he talks a lot of crap for someone getting knocked the fuck out
Yeah.
by a like 6'7", 300-pound muscular ninja in a bat costume. He fucked him up.
Yeah.
Now imagine what would have happened if Bruce Wayne had actually gone into the Lazarus pit.
Oh, actually.
Ooh, he'd be superhuman. He'd rip his skin off.
Just
Yeah.
on accident. Like, he does his normal, pretty much lethal Batman shit, and because he's got superpowers, it's just like
Ra's al Ghul's like thumbs up in the background. It's like, finally, you are now my son-in-law. We will be a family. I know Talia fucked you up that one time, and I'm sorry.
Fucked you up that one time. But I told her to do that.
that was my bad. We cool.
We cool.
Now that you have used the pit like I've always wanted, welcome, son. Let's fuck that Joker up.
But I'm pretty sure even like the Joker's got a pretty big track record of being killed.
Yeah.
Like, he's been killed in a lot of comics and a lot of media in general. Even if it's not Batman himself, somebody kills him.
Yeah.
And it's like, so I dare say, probably in DC's villain history, the Joker's also caught the most strays.
Well, that's the thing, right? So imagine you're a villain like Brainiac. Brainiac relies very heavily on precise planning because that's what he does. You can't work with the Joker.
That's true. Yeah.
Nobody would ever want to work with the fucking Joker. Not to mention working for, but imagine you're fucking Gorilla Grodd. You're smart as fuck. And yeah, you can't telekinesis the Flash, but you're like, you know what? I fucking worked out so that when the Flash phases into this thing, he's in a quantum realm bullshit.
Yeah.
And then the Joker comes along and puts a bomb on your fucking thing and is like, whoop, 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 whoop. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? I was about to take out the Flash. And then you get lightning speed punch.
Yeah.
Because of this fucking clown.
This,
Like, I was winning, you dick.
yeah, and that's the thing is he's one of those people that and like so like that's the thing is his writing the useless chaos.
Yeah.
He can be winning all the way and then just fucking throw his hands up. And not just throw his hands up and run. Throw his hands up and then take a really bad beating for no reason.
That's the only thing super about him, his constitution.
Yeah, pretty much. And his super ability to be like just an abusive prick. Because like that's the other thing is that people be like posting their little like Harley Quinn Joker things. It's like relationship goals.
So if you are the kind of person that wants to have a relationship like Harley Quinn and the Joker, first of all, find a noose, run it up a tree, and have fun.
good censorship. I appreciate that.
Because
that was good.
you are so fucking incelly. You're in your mother's basement's basement.
Basementception. I love it.
Yo.
You are the fucking troglodyte on the taint of New Jersey.
Damn.
That's the thing, man. And it's like constantly, it's like, because let's keep it a buck. Harley's crazy. She is.
Because of the Joker.
I mean, yes, I agree there, but I'm just saying, you gotta let me finish because my third quota has not been achieved.
I see.
So Harley's crazy, but I mean, like, one, she's a ride or die, and two, like, come on now. Like, come on now. So,
Boy.
yeah,
Okay, but at least go with Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn.
No, absolutely. I stand that ship forever. But, I'm just saying, if I was the Joker, because you're not getting it from anybody else, let's be real.
He's not getting it from her either. He's taking it from her.
Yeah.
Ooh. So now we're into it.
Yep. So that's another point
I
against
gotta
him.
tell you, so far, almost every one of these dunks has always ended up in this weird spot.
Yeah.
Why is it that all of these characters are
Theoretically
fucking animals?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
buoy
they're ducks.
with the corkscrew thing.
Yes.
I wish I didn't know that. That was your fault.
You're welcome. For anyone that wants to know, duck evolution has been this weird thing where male ducks rape female ducks to inseminate their eggs. So female duck vaginas have evolved into a corkscrew pattern. Ergo, male duck penises followed suit.
That's insane.
What the fuck is nature?
The Joker.
Yeah. Because, like, you mean to tell me that this is like, hey, just so this don't happen, no more defense mechanism, and they're just like, hey, counter defense mechanism.
Counter-Strike.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Combo breaker.
Yeesh.
I hate you, nature.
So, like, we're at this point where we're back in that zone, that creepy, nasty incel zone. Because
Who the fuck hasn't wound up there? The Flash? Batman didn't actually, because he's not really.
I mean, he was creeping on Barbara Gordon.
he wasn't
He's
So-
not an incel, he's a pedo.
He's not an incel.
he's also a dog.
yeah.
Yes.
And because, like, we're talking about, like, characters who have names and faces in the Batman universe.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the other countless droves of faceless floozies that Bruce Wayne has piped, so to speak.
Yeah,
And the biblical sense.
Wow.
You looking a little PVC over there. Mind if I look inside?
Oh my lord. No,
But the Joker canonically had a wife.
that's right. I forgot about that.
I can't fucking remember her name, and I had it. I was.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
straight left his ass.
Harley
didn't he?
also gets pregnant from
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
And, like, in one of the.
Wow.
Because, like, there was a turning point where Harley Quinn has always been, like, kind of just the punching bag, literally, of the Joker.
yes.
And it all came to a head when I think he tried to send her into space on a rocket.
That sounds about
Mhm.
right.
That's
He
right.
blew the rocket.
Yeah.
And she almost died. And the thing about it is, she was burnt over like 90% of her body.
Yeah.
And, like, she was functionably dead. until Poison Ivy used her ridiculous Deus Ex Machina plant powers. And
Speaking of villains that aren't really villains, in the category with Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy.
Yeah. Yep. Poison Ivy's cool.
she's a so like if terrorism makes you a villain, then check.
Okay, but it's fucking Gotham City. Let's be real. Let Poison Ivy be like, Batman should be like, all right, I'm going to give you a segment of this city and I want to see what you could do. If you can fix it, we can talk.
Not even a segment, because theoretically she would just make everything very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you should really just give her a job in sanitation, because Gotham City just dumps shit into the water.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got to stop talking her up in case we got to dunk.
I don't think that.
I don't think we can dunk
I'm not
Ivy.
going that way. First of all,
We dunked on Magneto. Magneto was a hard dunk.
Magneto had
He's also a terrible father. So.
and was like ideologically a fucking crazy person.
True.
She thinks that plants have souls, which are like
She's a fucking hippie.
she's a super fucking hippie.
but she'll kill you. So
Yeah. Yeah. Murder
a
hippie.
little asterisk on that one.
So yeah,
She's an eco-friendly murderer.
she's an eco-terrorist.
Terrorist. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Cool. I guess we.
Like when you watch Whale Wars and you used to root for those guys,
Yeah.
and then like eventually you get a job and you're like, oh shit, those guys on the whaling ships, they're not villains. They're just guys who couldn't find jobs anywhere else. Damn!
But you're
My
literally-
teenage cynicism checked
Yep.
constantly.
Turns out they're not feeding their families because those guys be like, what the fuck?
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is where it starts getting deep. The reality of humanity is fucking bleak.
Yeah, like it's so fucked up because there's no win in that scenario.
yeah.
Extinct the whales or their families fucking starve. It's like, what's going on? Anywho, back to the Joker. I have a list. We haven't done a list in a minute.
Times
you're
he's
right
died or how shitty he is.
The worst, arguably, things he's done.
Okay, let's run it. Let's see how much of a piece of shit he is in truth.
So it's there are 16 entries in this list.
Oh boy.
He's been at it.
Number 16. He violently beat and killed Jason Todd with a crowbar.
Yep.
This is number 16.
This list is gonna get so shooting Barbara Gordon somewhere on this list.
Yeah, it's got to. Well, here's the thing, though. I'm gonna have a little sake of a little bit of a chance for this here dunk. Is that
No, I'm counting every one of these entries as a dunk. One, because as a villain, the shit that he does is actually objectively terrible.
Yes.
Also, the writing that constantly puts the Joker at the center of like these huge, massive things.
okay? That's fair. I can take that. All right, good. We'll go run it.
Yep. So violently beating and killing Jason Todd.
Yep.
I mean, with a crowbar, it's like one of the things where, because we've talked about Comics Code Authority and like how they've kind of neutered the Golden Age into the Silver Age.
Yeah.
And the Bronze Age where they kind of broke free of that. And they just went and fucking beat a dude, Robin, to death with a crowbar. Be a clown.
Death be a clown.
Which, well, okay, you guys have seen the movie Misery, right?
Misery?
With Kathy Bates,
Okay, I think so, yes.
where she puts the piece of wood between the guy's things and then just breaks his ankles so he can't run away from her.
Yes.
It's a great fucking movie. If you haven't seen it, you should see it.
I'll take a look at it. I mean, that sounds like a brutal scene.
It
but
is. But that is like rated one of the best scenes in cinema history.
Huh.
But that's the kind of thing you're doing if you're beating somebody to death with a crowbar. That's not quick.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Number 15 is he framed the Batman for his own death. Okay.
Excuse me?
So here's the thing.
How is that worse than
This was he
is this a comic book rankings list?
That-
he got Batman to chase him into the sewers.
That's sad. You can
So-
tell.
He got him to chase him into the sewers for a final fight. Now this is Batman. He's old. He's close to retirement.
So right around Batman Beyond.
He got the Joker went and got himself somehow declared legally sane. And
That's a reach.
That's a
man.
reach.
Holy shit.
that's Halo reach.
Yeah, what?
Went ahead, did a bunch of shit, led the Batman into a chase in the sewers. Batman had enough and broke his spine.
Took you long enough.
So the Joker,
Be like, hey, Croc, finish this off for me, will you?
he somehow
Yeah, but-
broke his own neck and framed Batman for it. And they led a manhunt for him to try to bring him in because Batman killed a legally sane person.
Who
So-
killed babies?
So here's the thing. Let's talk on that writing because no one would give a shit.
Right.
Even if he was declared legally sane
That's
and he was
stupid.
But the craziest thing about it is like breaking your own neck.
After your spine is broken.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. That's a little weird, but that's also comic book weird. Like that's not the weirdest thing that's ever happened in a comic book. I'm gonna say it's weirder that anybody in Gotham fucking City gave a shit that the Joker
More
was.
importantly, who the fuck declared him legally sane?
Yeah,
I'd snap his neck too.
Right. Imagine the Joker rolls up into a fucking courthouse and no guns, no bombs. If I'm the bailiff, I'm like, nah, we fucking ended this shit today.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember all the families of the people and like the babies that he fucking killed are all watching this as he's declared legally sane. Like,
Nope. There's no way he could walk the streets.
yeah, like,
And he's not tough to find
yeah, that's
Right.
with his bright, cum white skin.
What's your skincare routine? Come. Exactly.
Right here in the face.
Money shot.
Oh my fucking lord, that's the worst.
I
That's some of the worst imagery I
that
could have
hurt
asked
my
for.
that hurt my psyche. Just
At least you can't smell it.
oh,
Joker Bugatti.
Joe Cocky. Yeesh.
Like a whole new subcategory on the hub. Chokaki. Like, what the
No.
fuck happened? It turns out Critical Hit got really popular and they really like
Turn Gotham City into zombies.
I mean, they kind of already are because of their corporate overlords.
I was talking about like flesh-eating zombies.
I'm aware.
How did he do that?
Custom Joker toxin.
Oh my fucking lord.
He gassed the city in the Endgame storyline.
Why is there so many endgames in comics? Anyways, also, side note, who the fuck makes a Joker toxin?
The Joker.
He actually makes it?
He does know how to do chemical engineering. That is
Yep.
the only thing he's really like good at. He's like weirdly mechanically smart.
He's an idiot savant.
Yes.
So you mean to tell me this motherfucker is like sitting there like working on his cartoon antics and engineering highly dangerous toxins?
Psychoactive toxin.
Yeah.
Like Scarecrow's like, dude, that's my thing. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Do whatever I want. Burn that face.
Just Scarecrow ends up being the one to kill the Joker, and they're like, new hero, Scarecrow, and he's like, no,
No,
No, not
I,
that.
I just didn't like him.
I'm gonna retire now. I'm leaving. Bye, Batman.
Bye, Batman.
Number 13 is torturing Harley Quinn. I
Yeah.
mean, in every
How is that not higher?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
That should be top 5 at least.
Because she was like assigned to him to like try to like help get him back to normal.
She was an actual doctor therapist designed to help him.
And having dealt with him for so long,
she broke.
That's fucked up, man. Move that up the list.
He skinned his ex-partner Monty alive.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty fucked up, but that's like Criminal Minds level. That's not.
Yeah,
no, he kept him alive and took all of the flesh off of his body.
Oh yeah, no, I know. People have done that.
All of his skin, bro.
That's like a legit thing. There are YouTube videos of people like skinning animals while keeping them alive. It's that level of shit.
See, comic books have a unique way of making that look even worse, though.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, he skinned him alive and then threw him out onto a strip club stage because he's stripped.
I mean, he'd be dead from sepsis in a few minutes.
Joker's fucked up. This also adds to the fact that nobody would care if he got killed.
Right.
Anyways.
Moving on.
So this actually makes, that was what, number 14? This is
number 12.
I'm saying people. I'm saying it was number 14 where he was like deemed sane and killed, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So this actually makes number 14 worse now.
Yeah.
It's compounding.
Obviously killing people to test his original Joker venom. Because he had to figure this out to make this.
Yeah.
And it was just toxic gas until it turned people crazy. And he had to figure that out.
So he was just
Joker batch number 12.
Like they're finally wrenching their faces into a smile. I'm like, oh wow.
The rictus is perfect.
He
So what is this, number 11?
Yep, this is number 10. He killed Commissioner Gordon's wife right in front of him.
Yeah.
After the babies.
After the babies.
Again, why would anyone give a shit? How did Commissioner Gordon not nuke this dude?
Yeah. Because really, you could just walk up to him and shoot him in the face and call it a day.
Right. He has no identity. He's not a legal citizen.
Yeah, wait a second.
There's no crime.
He squad wiped. Well, he party wiped Commissioner Gordon's entire police force.
All the more reason for fucking Gordon to just go.
He emptied out Gotham PD.
If I was Gordon, it'd be like one of those.
Which is also stupid because that's only convenient writing that gave him that ability.
So you remember all the scenes like from the Arkham games where it's like Joker's all like locked up in his fucking thing, and then there's Gordon and Batman. It's like this weird back and forth about how we got to take him back to fucking Arkham, and it's like, no, you know what I'm gonna do if I was Gordon right then and there, and no one would care. Not a single, there was not a soul that would give a shit.
All I'm saying is if you go 13 miles out to sea, if you're that concerned about it, that's international waters.
Yeah,
there is no law there.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they'd give you a medal. Anyways.
He sent a blimp over Gotham City in number 8 of his most fucked up things to do. A blimp that was filled with broken glass that was coated in Joker toxin.
So he was just cutting people and infecting people.
Yeah.
Oh, we just forgot that happened. Like, remember when it was raining insane glass?
Blew up a school full of children in number 7.
There we go. Look at the forecast today. Joker rain. Why the fuck do we live in this city? I don't know. We're moving.
Yeah. Oh, it's purple rain. Oh, anyways. Sorry. School full of children. So here's the thing. Kill babies. School full of children. How many more times are we gonna this is like everybody's greatest target for when they want to kill them.
Right. Like
poisoned a bunch of random beauty products like lipstick and stuff.
Yeah.
And in the Batman 1989, this is the Tim Burton one.
Oh, that's right.
So we have broken into numbers. That's number 6. Number 5.
So this is top 5 then. This better get fucked up.
It does.
Oh boy.
This is The Dark Knight Returns, number 3, August 1986. He gave away Joker Venom poisoned cotton candy to children.
Again.
So this dude has committed 3 large atrocities against children.
Well, I mean, even the beauty product one that's going to be targeting teenage girls and shit are going to get into that.
Yeah. No, so 4 are you like, come on now, really? And then everyone's like, oh, he was deemed sane. Shut the fuck up.
No one cares. Fuck this guy. Fucking basement humper.
He tried to copyright his laughing fish weapon.
What?
And when he was denied his copyright, he went on a laughing fish killing spree.
What the fuck is the laughing fish?
Fish that he has infected with the Joker venom that look like this. No one can see this because this is an audio only podcast.
Well, we'll put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
And he killed like hundreds of people with laughing fish.
So how the fuck how do you kill with laughing fish?
I'm
The
guessing
fish
they get teeth or something. Or they produce
They
them.
bite, and also he can use them like guns, and they project venom.
What the fuck, man? The only thing this guy has to his name is his Joker toxin.
Yeah.
And then bombs occasionally.
So this is a top 3. This is number 3. He made Superman kill everybody in Injustice.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he was responsible for
Killing Lois Lane, yes.
which turned into Superman going full genocide, ultra Nazi.
Yes. Did Superman kill the Joker in Injustice, though? Or is the Joker still a playable character?
I think he...
The Joker is in that game. However, he does kill the Joker right at the start of that game.
Good.
Or at the start of that storyline, because it was also comic
Yeah.
before. So,
Yeah, he...
because doesn't he shoot through him with his beams?
I can't remember what he does, but I think it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, it was. He like killed him.
So he... the Joker stole the Scarecrow's fear gas, laced it with kryptonite.
Which, where the fuck did he get kryptonite? Because it's not like Lex Luthor's going to associate with the fucking Joker.
Well, if you steal it,
How the...
if you pump like dozens and dozens of expendable fucking lackeys,
You might get one.
you might get a little bit.
Well, I mean, Lex does also leave that shit everywhere like it's his calling card. Which, again, just proves that Superman is shitty, because if Superman wasn't on Earth, Lex Luthor would be able to stop the Joker.
Yep.
Lex Luthor is the real fucking hero of DC Comics, people.
Sprinkle that kryptonite on it. Crip walking.
Dang. Kryptonite. So yeah, he ended up accidentally under the influence of kryptonite laden fear gas, killing his pregnant wife Lois Lane, and that caused him to snap. And his first quote unquote, actually no, it was a righteous kill. It was a righteous kill, 100%. Killing the Joker in any fashion is a righteous kill. But then he went full fascist, and it was crazy. This is a weird one. So who's that fucking the imp dude Mixelplick?
Yeah, Mixelplix.
He somehow obtained Mixelplick's reality altering powers
Oh, great.
and ate China.
What?
This is number 2.
I fucking hate
He
this guy.
ate China in a cardboard takeout box.
Oh my
That's
lord,
a little
really?
racist.
So he's racist too. Great.
Well, he's the white supremacist fucking like idol, right? He's fucking pale white skin.
Oh, dude, he's super.
And I'm just gonna read the panel.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
And I didn't write this. Someone else wrote this.
Yes.
Yum yum, dim sum. Chinese food made from real Chinese. All of them. I guess someone should have yelled Peking duck,
Oh,
which is
damn.
fucking insane to me.
Oh, shit.
Somebody wrote that.
This motherfucker ate China and made a racist joke.
I mean, he's got some fucking audacity, don't he?
Nearly unbeatable. That is like, it ranks as one of the worst fucking things you could do.
that might
Eat an entirety of a fucking race.
That's pretty tops as far as like we've dunked on some horrible shit, but that's pretty fucking bad. Wow.
What's number one?
Yeah, I'm curious now. That's bad.
It is from The Killing Joke. He shot Barbara Gordon, paralyzing her, and then proceeded to do awful things and take pictures of him and send them to Commissioner Gordon.
Yep.
So like, just getting through that list was arguably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But it further cements that, I mean, like, it's one of the easiest dunks I've ever had because, like, the Joker is just so fucking universally horrible.
Yes. Like, so that's the thing, right? That makes number 14 on that list all the worse.
Yeah.
Because no one is going to give a single flying butt fuck that this dude is dead. They're going to be like, took you long enough, Bats.
Yeah.
You could have saved my kid 30 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
And I'd be a grandparent.
So, yeah,
That's
right?
so
That's
sad.
insanely bad. But I guess the context of it is it's one of the worst things he's ever done is found some way to
Frame Batman.
Yeah, to get Batman, because they later arrest him.
Yeah, I know.
But that's a real, like,
It's so as far as a bad thing to do, somehow after all the shit he's done, the end game is that Batman gets arrested for.
So I know there's
That's
also a
that's
comic
crazy.
where like the Joker doesn't actually succeed in killing Lois Lane, but he injures her, and Batman just snaps his neck and then turns himself into the police.
jeez. I mean, I'll take that though. I mean, but the thing is, they wouldn't arrest him. I
agree.
That's the thing I don't like about, like, it's such a stretch in these fucking comics is like you would not arrest anybody for that. There's just no circumstance.
I wouldn't even look at him.
Yeah,
I'd be standing there as a police officer. I'd watch Batman snap the Joker's neck.
You're just giving him a thumbs up,
Yeah,
like,
I'd look at him, I'd nod,
and turn around.
yeah, I'd walk away.
Yep.
I wouldn't even clean up the body, bro.
Yeah, because that motherfucker's been making your life a living hell.
Nah, I would have mustered up a shit. Even if I didn't have to shit. I'd give myself hemorrhoids pushing out a shit so that I could shit on the Joker.
I must have shit on an empty stomach.
Yeah. I give myself hemorrhoids.
My robot proctologist is not going to be happy about this, but
Yep.
So and now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's a little food for thought. Because, like I said, there's got to be a bit of a counterculture to it. He's a terrible person. This is confirmed. But is that the best of dunk on a villain? Because yes, he's a horrible person, but he's also a villain. He's meant to be a horrible person.
I think so.
yeah, but he's not even like, so this is going to be funny for me to say. He's not even a good villain. There's nothing to sympathize with, right? Mr. Freeze at least is like, you know, he wound up that way while trying to like research a way to save his wife. There's an understanding to his reasoning. Poison Ivy is, yes, technically an eco-terrorist, but she's doing it to try and make the planet a better place. You can argue her means are wrong, her end isn't.
Yeah.
Like even the Penguin, right?
Agreed there.
He's responsible for death, but he tries to keep it on topic.
Right. The
Like-
Penguin is a mob boss. He's interested in money.
Yep.
Penguin is greedy. That's it. If you really just let Penguin run the criminal underworld and be like, dude, no drugs. You can run illegal gambling rings. I don't care. No drugs.
Yep.
You'd be like, fair enough.
Yeah, most of the time it's just like, when gang wars break out, there are secondary victims of that violence.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if you asked him, he'd be like, I wouldn't have preferred that had happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a thing.
Right. Because you don't want to bring heat back on you.
Yeah.
Right?
Like even the Riddler, he is like he's done some fucked up shit, but in the end, he is a narcissist and
Yes.
he wants to be recognized as the smartest guy ever.
Even though, again, he's just another regular dude that if you took a blicky to, he's done.
Or if you punched him really hard. He's one of those people that he'd be sitting in a room and he'd be talking through a loudspeaker to Batman, be like, oh, I wonder if you can get through this, one of my most devious puzzles. Huh? Where did he go? And then all of a sudden the door would swing open. Fucking Batman. He'd be fucking pissed.
Riddler would turn certain that's happened.
Yo, the Riddler would turn around, just scream. 'Cause there's nothing you could do.
Yeah.
It's just fear. The biggest motherfucker in all of creation busted through the door. He wasn't supposed to be in this room. This is the motherfucking control room. It's just like he just starts beating the shit out of you. He beats the fucking brakes off you, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's even the thing about the Riddler, because he might arguably be the villain closest to the Joker in like temperament style.
Yeah.
But basically, if you acknowledge the Riddler's intelligence, he's not really going to fuck with you. If you're like, yeah, you're smarter than me, he'll be like, haha, and then fuck off. And then you're like, all right, I can go back to work now.
Yeah.
And like, there's been times when the Riddler has worked with Batman
Yes.
Yeah.
because he needed a smart motherfucker.
And I think that when it comes to, the Joker is basically a villain still because he's allowed to be a villain.
Right.
And when it comes down to it, he's been caught many times. He's been killed many times. He's been thwarted, beat by almost every superhero in DC.
Anybody who's ever come in contact with him has given him at least one good fucking fade.
Yeah. He's technically speaking susceptible to just police. They just can never get their hands on him, which if you had
Makes sense.
yeah, because it doesn't really, because if you have any other smart detective, it's like, I planted a bomb. You get bomb squad on it, you get a detective to find out where the fuck he is, and then next thing you know, police bust in, beat the shit out of him.
Well, so here's my thing, right? How in Gotham City are fucking gas masks not standard issue for police?
Especially now.
Even
after,
the public.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gases running around.
Yeah.
Right. Scarecrow, Riddler does use some sometimes. He doesn't kill people with it, but it'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
He uses like knockout gas.
Yeah, Joker toxin.
Joker
Yeah,
toxin.
you should.
Bane's shit sometimes gets released. Poison Ivy technically has shit she releases too, because
Yeah.
she's like,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There are so many chemical agents going on in freaking Gotham.
But they be making doesn't the Poison Ivy shit just make you like fall in love with her or some shit?
it depends.
Sometimes.
She can poison you with it.
She could just make you
technically.
drop dead.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if I saw Poison Ivy,
Like, you want to blow up that building? Are there people inside it? No. Good.
good.
I agree.
I agree.
You need help setting the explosives?
And then you hear, whoop, 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 whoop. And she's like, fuck.
yeah.
And then you're
Joker.
also like, fuck. Because, right? You don't even get to talk to Poison Ivy anymore. She's going to leave. He's going to start shooting people
Yeah,
randomly.
yeah.
You're going to be amongst the people who catch a fucking slug to the belly. Just dying. And there's this grinning cunt. I've said it again. And he's just like, looks like you have a tummy yank. Like, dude, you shot me, dickhead.
Good thing I planted this. Click.
Yeah.
How is that a good thing? It's not even related. Fucking building explodes.
Yeah. Fucking some banner of his stupid grinning face.
Like the banner
shit.
just appears, like he just rolls it out in the street.
Yeah.
Just like
Made out of
dancing
the
around.
skin of people he's killed.
Yeah, you're deaf. It's like, you're like, what the fuck? And like, and then you bleed out.
Yeah.
And then Batman shows up, grabs him, puts him in cuffs, and takes him to Arkham Asylum.
Again.
Yeah,
Okay.
that he's broken out of like how many times now?
I've got a good feeling about this.
And you know what also blows my mind? That nobody in Arkham Asylum who also break out all the time ever killed the Joker. Because like, if I was one of the other guys in that asylum and he's just like, you're just chilling in your cell trying to figure out how to get out, and it's just like from fucking 3 cells down, it's like I feel like, you know,
he's tied up.
yeah. Like, and he's just talking.
They always wheel him in on a gurney.
Yeah.
He's always tied up.
Like I would
With
get
that Hannibal Lecter mask.
Yeah, and I'd be like, Killer Croc would just be like, fucking hear him laugh one time, and it'd be that thing where like mass breakout happens, and like sirens are going off and everything, and he's just like still chilling. They're like, "What's up?
You gonna let me out?"
Yeah.
No.
I would go over there and just rip his insides.
And like, so let's talk about this, because here's a concept I've been thinking about all day, right? Because this has been my prep, right? Think about every superhero ever.
Yeah.
They usually have some traumatic thing that happens to them
Yes.
that drives them into the world of superheroics,
Yeah.
right? And it usually results from like, oh my gosh, this real bad dude killed my family, or shot my wife, or killed my kids, or something crazy like that.
Yeah, Joker checks all those categories.
The Joker is a fucking superhero factory.
Yeah.
How the fuck has there not been? And it's not even the Justice League, right?
Yeah.
It is literally the league of guys who want to kill Joker.
Yeah.
It's the Joker Revenge.
League.
Yeah.
The JRL.
That's true, because like, he very rarely, like, he targets very specific like adults, but then aside from that, like he just gets a bunch of babies or children or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like,
He's always killing people's wives. He's always shooting people's kids. He's always doing terrible things. There are people who are of able body. And you're not, like, you're looking at all these people, like, you look at Mr. Freeze, and he's got an ice ray.
Yeah.
You're like, I hate him so much. He's taken so much from me. But he's got an ice ray.
yeah, he could freeze you, and just that could be. There goes my can. He could freeze you, and that could be the end of it.
But the Joker, he's just like, oh, well, he blew up the school that my kids were at. And he's just a guy.
But it turns out that was the only bomb he had. So
Here's the thing, right? So somebody with basically like cut-proof Kevlar, a gas mask, and like full body armor nukes the Joker every day of the week.
yeah.
He can't cut you with Joker toxin.
Well,
You have a gas mask, so he can't gas you
well, you know the funny thing
Can't shoot
too
you.
is
Yeah.
that just imagine like
unless he has an RPG, which
it's
begs
like
a different question. Where the fuck is this dude getting weapons?
yeah.
He doesn't even have any money to pay for it.
Right.
He's broke as fuck. You're right about
this
it.
dude's broke as shit. It's the next thing.
And then it's like, then you one day he's like setting up all of his shit, like, yeah, I'm about to get them. And then he's got like fucking children and babies like he normally does. And then next thing you know, like, like through the window, you just hear like 3 different smashes. And then it's like the Spider-Man meme, but this is just all Batman.
Yeah, like he's
Like-
literally creating Batman.
There's like,
Vampire Batman, Fruit Batman.
Yep.
fruit Batman. That's funny. That's hilarious. I like that.
Wears a purple suit.
Yep.
Like, you're about to eat some plum, Joker. What?
What?
What? I don't get it.
So,
Pow.
yeah, and it's like now
Here's a cherry for you. Wham!
Nails him right.
Right in the nuts.
the
Yep.
Bat family is just like all of Gotham City.
Yeah, it's just guys who are gonna buy Kevlar vests and freak out.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, "I am the Knight." Like, you're the Knight. bro, I'm the knight too.
How'd you become the knight? Joker? Joker. And there's just a meeting point, and the Joker's like, what's going on, guys?
Who are all you?
The survivors, motherfucker.
Oh. Shit.
Turn the podcast off.
I think we got something, boys.
Interesting.
How come no one has done this?
My God, should we release this episode? Like it's just
Sorry, guys, we're on a second week break.
It's like heavily edited by the time we release.
Like the episode's like 4 or 5 minutes long because we have to cut out all the. But on the real, dude, like fuck, there's no way because just by comic book convention.
Like Comic-Con.
Damn it. Give it. Just it'd be about that volume of people would be pissed off at the Joker.
Yep.
So, you know what would be hilarious is the Joker could not exist in Marvel because of one person, the Punisher.
Oh, dude, the Punisher would wring his fucking scrawny neck.
Dude, he would make the news one time.
Right.
Yeah.
He'd be like, excuse me? A fucking clown?
Like, Kingpin, can we work together on this one? Kingpin's like, yeah.
Yeah. I've got guys.
What you need?
I'm like, I just need a net out. I just need people looking.
Yeah.
What are we looking for?
A clown.
Yeah. Purple suit, green hair, white fucking face, red lips. You can't miss him.
Yeah. He's probably got a fucking banner hung up somewhere.
Nearly 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
Just a moron.
Fucking Frank Castle from a helicopter shoots the Joker with a sniper rifle. And that's it.
Like just blows his jaw off. And it's just like,
Oh my gosh. He would make it hurt.
yeah.
He'd be like, first thing, jaw.
Yeah.
Fucking, he'd rappel down on a rope, grab him, and then take him away.
Yeah.
And they would just spend like hours fucking cutting him up and shit.
With a crowbar.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, I see what you did to that boy. That's a fucking shame.
Tink.
You'd be just fucking him up. Everybody would fuck him up.
Yep.
And you want to know what? There wouldn't be any Marvel heroes that have a dumb hang up of fucking killing them.
No.
Now, every single Marvel hero has killed someone.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Spider-Man would fucking
there's a
bungee cord him and snap his neck.
There's a level of bad enough, man. Like that's the biggest thing about Marvel that I appreciate is that every superhero in Marvel at some point will look at a villain and be like, nope. Can't do that no more.
Like, Batman is such a fucking moron that everybody else is fine.
Yeah.
Literally everybody else. His whole rogues gallery, a little bit fucked up.
Right.
But most people are okay. Like Victor Sass is fucked up.
Yeah.
Because he's like real violent and insidious and creepy.
Yeah.
But like the Joker makes him look like a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Like there's no way.
But that's just it, right? The Joker would get one of those attacks.
Mm-hmm.
The second you kill a bunch of babies, like
dude, it's over.
There's no it's on site.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure other villains would be like, all right.
Like, dude, find some way to hide yourself.
Because
I will fuck you up.
Like, that's what's being said to him from the other cell. When you get out of here.
Don't come out. If we break out, you better stay. Like, there's just no way it wouldn't work. And that's the number one thing is like, there are several ways that you could substantiate some of the other fucking like characters that we've dunked so far. They'd be like, oh, well, you could explain some of it.
yeah.
There's no way somebody would get him.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to be a Joker henchman and be like, we did what? A school?
He just shot how many of our guys?
Yeah. You'd be like, there's fucking tens of us left.
Yeah, we all have guns because that's the other thing is he gives all of his guys guns.
He's got no fear.
yeah. So
Like your neck is right out there, boy.
like he would get a couple guys, bang bang, and then suddenly just like like a fucking firing squad. Joker's just dead on the ground because they ain't got no creed. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're henchmen.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem. There's too much hen, not enough men.
That is fantastic. I love that. That is. You want to know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And with that, we have reached the end. Spoiler alert, he didn't make it.
The problem is he'll be back because of shitty writing.
Yep.
That's the only thing I say.
That is amazing.
Too much hand. No, man, that's a new t-shirt. You know what? I'm going to start a merch store.
Find us wherever you find the best and only Super Dunking podcast. Find us on Apple, Spotify, Google, others.
Deezer. Yeah, I remember that one.
Deezer's discontinued on our
Fuck. Never mind. D's nuts.
No longer exists, or we're just not on it.
We're just not on it. Just
How many listeners does it have? 4 anyway? Like, I don't know. Before you said anything, I didn't even know Deezer existed.
just subscribe wherever you hear us because we love you. Find us on
Not in a creepy Joker way.
yeah, it's like a
Platonic.
totally platonic and vaguely cuddly way.
Yeah, and it watches through the window. Kind of
CritTube with a K. Crit Hit Official with a K on X.
That's still disgusting.
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Meta and X. I hate just everybody.
Episode.
This is why we can't put robots in charge. They're terrible at naming things.
Oh,
Yeah.
new episodes every Friday. Until then, annoying laugh. I'm done.